I'm sure we've all heard about the issue of Tonto dikeh, even though it's not a trendy issue. But day before yesterday was the son of Tonto dikeh with Olakunle Churchill, birthday. Why Olakunle Churchill posted his son to wish the boy a happy birthday. The wife, Rosy, the wife of Churchill, also equally posted the picture of that boy to wish that boy a happy birthday. Now that didn't go well with a lot of fans, of Tonto dikeh. A lot of people started dragging Rosy for wishing Tonto dikeh's child a happy birthday. That how can you not be in a relationship with the mother and say you are, like, how can you be an enemy of the mother and then claim to love the boy? How can you be wishing the boy a happy birthday when you snatched our mother's husband? How can she be do this? A lot of people started dragging Rosy out, that she shouldn't have posted the picture. She shouldn't have done that and stuff like that. That she's just doing eye service, or that she hates Tonto. Why would she be posting the child and stuff like that? Now the church posted it. A lot of people said she took Tonto's husband and then she had enough to post the child to wish the child a happy birthday. Kiniko. Now Churchill came out to defend his wife and said, let me read what he posted. He said, the past few years of my life on this platform were quite tetanus. Luckily, I found my happy place, and that is with Rosy, my wife, which will never change, regardless of what anyone concludes, designs, thinks, or wishes. Speculations and rumor we know make social media interesting, and people have the freedom to cook up stories about us. I can't change the narrative. People have left their life issues to make other people's story their priority. Know this: anyone or anything that is important to me is also important to my wife, Rosy. I accept. Looking back at all the problems I faced, I thank God that opened my eyes to see the angel for me was around me for a very long time. I was very depressed, shamed, throat. My business was going down and everything around was going wrong. No one fought for me on this platform. No one was there for me except Rose. I thank God that helped us go from being very good friends to husband and wife. She's my soldier and my guy, my best friend, the mother of my child, and many other beautiful things. She only made a goodwill post. Let her breathe. That is what the husband, wrote. That is what Churchill wrote. That his wife Rosy only made a goodwill, post, that people should let her breathe. People that are, dragging it. Now this didn't go well with many online in-laws and NAME boss. That how can she, Rosy, be in a loggerhead with Tonto, and then she's wishing the son a happy birthday? Where's the happiness in there? And all that. To me, I don't see anything wrong or bad in Rosy, wishing the child. That boy is basically like a son to her, a stepson. That boy is her husband's child, so there's nothing wrong in wishing the boy a happy birthday. Now, many people said she should have just used the picture that Churchill posted to wish the boy, that she used a picture that Tonto posted. And let me give an answer to that. This said boy that we're talking about has his own personal Instagram page, and that picture was equally posted in there. So she could have gotten that picture from the boy's page directly, not necessary from Tonto dikeh's post, because they are not even following themselves on Instagram for that matter. So that aside. Now, if I'm going to give my own opinion, and I'm going to do a little amebo story that most of you don't understand about this Tonto dikeh and Churchill and this Rose of a matter. Now, in that post that Churchill posted, he called her his friend. Now, when that issue of Churchill and Tonto was going on, Rosy granted an interview and said Churchill is like a brother to her. Now, Tonto equally, held Rosy responsible that she broke her home, that she was part of the reason that she had a problem with Churchill. Supposedly, people said Rosy snatched Churchill from Tonto dikeh. If you have that mind before, I'm sorry to let you know that that's a big lie. It's nothing like Rosy snatched Churchill from Tonto. Rara. As a matter of fact, it will be that even Tonto snatched Churchill from Rosy. Now, Rosy has known or has been with Churchill where, although, before I jump to that one, let me say something quickly. Rosy, to me, like I said, I don't see anything wrong in Rosy wishing the boy happy birthday. Whatever issue adults are having within themselves, the children shouldn't be included in it. Fine, she's not in speaking terms with the mother, or she doesn't like the mother, or she did this and did that and stuff like that. That how can she not like the child? Like, it has nothing to do with it. Whatever issue táwọn àgbàlagbà tó bá ń face ní àárín ara wọn, àwọn ọmọ yẹn kò yẹ kí wọ́n ti tàwọn ọmọ sí, because those àwọn ọmọ bàbá kan ẹ̀jẹ̀ kan ni wọ́n, orúkọ kan náà lọ́jọ́ máa jẹ́. So kò sí nǹkan kan tó kan àwọn ọmọ yẹn pẹ̀lú ìjà táwọn ìyá wọn àti bàbá wọn tí wọ́n bára wọn máa fà. Bẹ́ẹ̀mi ṣe rí yẹn nìyẹn o. Although she should have just reposted what Churchill post. She should have done that. Why is that? Or she should have just wished the boy silently. But even though she posted it, I don't say anything bad in it. The only downside of it, to me, to my own opinion, is just that child, Tonto's child, is not the first child that Churchill have. He has another daughter with his previous wife before he married Tonto. Now, has she be posting the other child of Churchill whenever it is their birthday? No, he hasn't. She hasn't. Now, as Churchill himself even posted his daughters, on his birthday, no, he hasn't. So I think that should count for something. Iye opinion meaning. But let's go back to the story I want to say. Now, Churchill has been with Rosy before even Tonto comes into the equation. Èmi mọ story dáadáa ni o. This one is not wọ́n sọ wípé èmi mọ story dáadáa ni látàkùrẹ́ lọ́wọ́n ni gan. Torí ọ̀wọ́n Ondo ni Churchill. Now, we all know Churchill to be, tó ń tẹ kọ̀ǹpútà, ó ti yé yín báwọn. Àwọn ọmọ yahoo òun ni Churchill jẹ́. Now, we all know that all these guys, Tom and Shadon, all these Yahoo guys, they use, female to attract and òyìnbó that they want to, I'm sure you all know that, there are many levels to this Yahoo. Àwọn kan dating, àwọn kan ṣe check lọ́nà ṣe ni, àwọn kan kíní kan, wáyà àwọn oríṣiríṣi, ó wà in category. Now, to the dating yẹn, wọ́n máa lo picture obìnrin láti attract àwọn òyìnbó yẹn láti be, from there, according to bọ́n ṣe ni wọ́n ṣe o. Now, then, it is Rosy that Churchill uses for Roscoe nígbà yẹn when it comes to dating, pertaining to his job. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ Yahoo yẹn wọ́n máa ń ní àwọn obìnrin tó máa ń lò bí a picture ni o, or wọ́n máa ń ní àwọn physically àwọn obìnrin tó máa ń lò. Èmi máa ń bá wọn gbé call tí òyìnbó yẹn bá náà fẹ́ pè wọ́n. Ṣé mọ̀ òyìnbó yẹn máa believe pé bóyá obìnrin lòun bá chat, lòun bá sọ̀rọ̀, so wọ́n máa need obìnrin tó máa bá wọn máa pick call, or tó máa bá wọn máa ṣe video call tí yẹn bá náà fẹ́ pè video call. You understand what I'm trying to say? So Rosy was that for Churchill. This is way before Tonto came into the picture. Rosy was what I just, that scenario that I just pictured. Rosy was that for Churchill then. They were, working together. They were that before Churchill met Tonto. So, ibiti, their friendship or work partner, Churchill and Rosy comes into it is that. Now, I can neither say maybe they were probably dating then or not. Even some Oyinbo will even travel down to say he wants to come and see the girl face to face. Rosy will be the one to, to appear. That was what Rosy was for Churchill nígbà yẹn. So definitely they will be very close. Apart from pé wọ́n lò fi ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n máa close. Ìgbà yẹn dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀, Churchill, is based in Ghana most of the time then. So that was what Rosy was for Churchill nígbà yẹn. Now, is it possible that Churchill was dating or probably sleeping with Rosy while they were still working together? The probability is on the high side. But then it might not be a very serious relationship because Churchill was married. So I wouldn't say maybe they are friends. Let's accept that they are very friends and they are close. Now, I believe Tonto did not, when Tonto came into the picture, I believe Tonto did not understand the closeness of, Tonto did not, according to Tonto, did not know the job that this guy was doing. Tonto no ní fault because she was thinking the guy was Ọmọ Ọbásanjọ́, which was not, showing him, because like I said, the union of Tonto and Churchill wasn't on love. The foundation wasn't on love. The only reason Tonto was interested in Churchill was because she believed Churchill was the son of Ọbásanjọ́. That was her own mind. Nígbà yẹn, Ọmọ Ọbásanjọ́ ló pè. Kò ṣe pé bóyá ìfẹ́ yẹn wà ńbẹ̀ lọ títí. Ó rò pé Ọmọ Ọbásanjọ́ ni òun náà ó ní plans títí ẹ̀ náà. Tó fi fẹ́ Churchill. The same thing Churchill náà ṣe ní títí ẹ̀ náà nígbà yẹn. I believe to Churchill's side was just like bóyá kọ̀kọ̀ bet lára àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ pé actress ẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ máa fẹ́ mo máa dó ọmọ ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀mi ṣe rí scenario yẹn nìyẹn o. So ó dẹ̀ tà sí yẹn, ìyẹn dẹ̀ falling. Before you know, I think maybe they got serious, they started falling in love and, the thing became a reality then. But before all those things, I believe Tonto did not know pé bóyá ọmọ onídán ni Churchill. Ní gbogbo gbà yẹn. So kò understand the closeness in Rosy pẹ̀lú Churchill. Ní ọkàn tí ó believe pé wọ́n jọ ń fẹ́ra wọn ń dóra wọn ni. Torí kò mọ̀ pé ọmọ onídán idán tí bọ̀bọ́ yìí ń ṣe lélẹ̀. So ní gbogbo ọkàn ìgbà yẹn ó believe pé wọ́n ń dóra wọn. So she was seeing Rosy to be a threat because she didn't understand the relationship between both of them. In her own head, they were dating, they were sleeping with each other. Shall you understand? Like, I'm just saying this story for those of you that was thinking, boya Rosy snatched Churchill from Tonto. Rárá, it's not like that. No. Churchill and Rosy has been together before Tonto came into the picture. They've been friends. They were friends. They were business partner. So that is emo. If you are doing gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn boys and ṣe yahoo yẹn tó ń ṣe dating, they will be together most of the time because maga lè call in at any time tó jẹ́ pé ilé ló máa gbé, maga lè message at any time tó jẹ́ pé ilé ló máa wà ńbẹ̀. So most of the time ṣé mo tẹ́ bá jọ ń ṣerú iṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ máa jọ wà together most of the time. So Tonto did not understand that level. Kò yé. I believe that is where the pioneer and the rest of it, started coming into the matter. It is very possible that Churchill and Rosy might not be sleeping with each other then. They were close. They were very close friends and stuff. But they had a job that they were doing together at the same time. Shemo, ìwọ obìnrin tó bá jẹ́ ìyàwó Churchill or tó jẹ́ girlfriend ẹ̀, is it that tó kálípò mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe lélẹ̀ ó máa tètè understand the why tóun àti ọmọbìnrin ṣe jọ máa ń wà most of the time ó máa yí ẹ. But tó bá já sí ó máa definitely máa wò pé lady ń fẹ́ ọkọ mi ní sẹ́ẹ̀ kíníkan nǹkan tó máa rò lọ́kàn ẹ̀ nìyẹn ó dẹ̀ máa fàjà. Ọkọ òde lè jábọ́ fún pé iṣẹ́ tí mo ṣe lélẹ̀ yìí torí ẹ̀ ọmọbìnrin àjọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ni o ló ṣe wà ṣé mo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò ṣeé sọ. Tonto ní plan tó fi fẹ́ Churchill náà ní plan tó fi fẹ́ Tonto. Bẹ́ẹ̀mi ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn most of the plan tí Churchill gan tó ṣe fẹ́ Tonto was probably it's not because maybe Churchill has money and stuff like for the fame, for the baby opinion mi ni o, it's not by force you accept, it's just my own personal, like I normally say opinion mi ò matter correct torí mi ò relevant. mo kàn ranting ni amẹ̀bọ mò ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe rí fífẹ́ tí Tonto fẹ́ chọ́ọ̀chì ó rò pọ̀ ọmọ Ọbásanjọ́ ni ìyẹn ìkíní eléyìí náà tó fẹ́ Tonto ó nídìí fèèmù ẹ̀ nítorí wípé ṣe mọ̀ iṣẹ́ tí mò ń ṣe lélẹ̀ o ò lè sọ jáde ó máa ń most of àwọn tó ń ṣe dán bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àwọn big boys and big boys wọ́n máa ń ní nǹkan kan tó máa fi ń cover up pé ó ní organization àbí ó ní báyìí tó bá lọ fẹ́ ni tó jẹ́ star ṣe mọ̀ pé fame ìyẹn náà máa tún open door for a lot of things it will be very easy to camouflage ṣọ́rọ̀ mi ti yé yín if you understand the scope because mi fẹ́ fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó bá yé yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn so both of them equally had plans so they were not basically being truthful to each other in that their union or their courtship or their marriage they were not basically being truthful or open to each other so that summons up ìyẹn àárín ìyẹn bóyá perhaps when that one left he was depressed a lot of things fall for the guy Rosy was there that stood by him and stuff like that you know he could now kí ni mo wá lọ́sítà gan sef feelings yẹn wọ́n lè ṣe kí ni they might start having feelings for each other or they were probably sleeping with each other before they became business partner or before they became friends but whatever it was then it wasn't a very serious thing but most importantly wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ together nígbà yẹn hence they are being together most of the time ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Now when they departed when Tonto and Churchill tán fira wọn sílẹ̀ Tonto did the child Tonto did not allow the boy to bear Churchill's name orúkọ kò jẹ́ kọ́mọ yẹn jẹ́ orúkọ bàbá ẹ̀ kò gbà kí Churchill kó perform fatherly responsibility ẹ̀ lórí ọmọ yẹn Tonto ò gbà ó claim pé òun lè ṣe gbogbo òun ò fẹ́ ọmọ yẹn ò fojú rí bàbá ẹ̀ láti gbà tóun àti ẹ̀ separate kò gbà kó fojú rí kò gbà kó bá sọ̀rọ̀ débi kó fẹ́ fojú rí kò jẹ́ kó jórúkọ ẹ̀ kò jẹ́ kó jẹ́ surname ẹ̀ kò gbà kó perform responsibility ẹ̀ kò gbà kó náwó lọ́mọ ẹ̀ lórí owó oúnjẹ ni o upkeeps o and stuff like that Tonto did not collect anything from Churchill she said she does not want it's not as if Churchill doesn't want to do òun ló sọ pé òun ò fẹ́ òun ni kò gbà. So it is ẹ ṣá mọ̀ báwo obìnrin ṣe máa ń ṣe tí wọn ọkọ àti ìyàwó bá ti fẹ́ra wọn lẹ̀ tí ìyá máa lu ọmọ yẹn against bàbá kò gbà kó fojú rí kò gbà kó bá sọ̀rọ̀ kò gbà kó ṣe anything kò gbà kó jórúkọ ẹ̀ kò gbà kó lọ kí ní school kò gbà kó gba custody ọmọ shared custody kò gbà Tonto did not allow Churchill to co-parent she did not allow it's not as if Churchill don't want to do Tonto ni kò fẹ́. So for those of you because most of the time most of the people that are talking about this Tonto they are looking at it from just one perspective because they didn't investigate the other side of it and when you investigate the other side of it ó níbi tí Tonto náà jẹ̀bi náà ṣé Tonto náà love Churchill ṣé bó tẹ̀lé pé ó rò pọ̀ ọmọ Ọbásanjọ́ ni náà ó rò pọ̀ ọmọ Ọbásanjọ́ ló ṣe fẹ́. So both of them are equally and not really maybe in love with themselves and stuff like that. Most of the time, Tonto is just making look as if she's the victim. Or she was, she was treated poor, or she was this, she was that. But we're going to put a boy on mobile phone Johnny, we're going to fellow Shane support no way lori. Or the mobile phone Johnny now. So because you only fair, but they find out because mobile phone dog pay Yahoo boy, last ni. Or they're shaking you change the story. That was it. That was what caused their separation. It's not as if maybe another woman snatched the guy away. No, it's not because another woman snatched the guy away. Kò ṣe kò tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn o. O find out pé kò ń ṣe ọmọ Ọbásanjọ́. Find out pé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ni pé ọmọ Yahoo lásán ni. Nǹkan tó fàjà nǹkan tó fi change Tonto fi change story nìyẹn. Not that somebody scattered their home or somebody snatched the guy away. No. Thelma's style is here to ease your gold shopping. Your brand new gold shopping. They are here to ease it for you. The deals in different brand new 18, 22 and 24 karat brand new karat gold. They are also into jalabias for the men and abayas for the women, and equally also into beautiful turkey wears that are imported. They are so easy to deal with, and what makes them stand out is their instrumental payment plan. That is, you are free to choose whatever design you want your gold to come in, whatever gram you want it. Just choose your design, tell them the gram you want it to come in, and then start your payment plan. You see, so easy. That is what makes them different from the rest, and they are equally affordable. Their grams are at cheaper rate at the moment. Contact Daimond Styles. They deliver worldwide. Daimond Styles òun ló lè ṣe. Wọ́n wà into brand new gold, grow gold tuntun, àwọn 18 karat, 22, 24 karat gold. Òun ni nǹkan tó wá jẹ́ kí wọ́n yàtọ̀ sáwọn ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ wọn ni wípé wọ́n ń ṣe san díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí wípé ṣáà ti ṣúùzù góòdù tó fẹ́ rà, tó bá ní design tó fẹ́, ṣúùzù gram exact gram tó fẹ́ kó wá, kó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti máa sanwó ní san díẹ̀díẹ̀ títí ó máa fi san tán. Nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí wọ́n wà different nìyẹn fún gbogbo àwọn ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ wọn tí wọ́n jọ ń ta góòdù. Wọ́n tún máa ń ta àwọn beautiful turkey wears, àwọn àbáyà fáwọn obìnrin ni, àbí àwọn jàlábíà fún àwọn ọkùnrin ni. They deliver worldwide. They are tested and trusted. You can contact them on this phone number +1 347 279 2078. I'm going to drop their phone number down below in the comment section, or you can call me to get their number. Daimond Styles òun ló lè ṣe. So, if you have been on social media for quite some days or since last week, you would have been hearing about MC Olumo having a quarrel with one Istijaba. Istijaba, popularly known as Istijaba. Since I'm going to use MC Olumo, you know his real name is not MC Olumo, but just for you to get, what I'm trying to say. Now, this man came out and made a video and said Olumo, MC wants to kill him. They called the meeting. He went to the state meeting, and the MC ordered his boys to beat him up and even called police to arrest him, and say that they found a gun in his car and stuff like that. He explained a lot of things and said it's a lie. Even MC Olumo's sister came out to do a video, saying all type of trash. But I don't want to include all those video in my own podcast. Type of MC Olumo's sister bring up video, and you will hear what she's saying. Now, this man came out to explain a lot of things. Even he just granted an interview with Punch. If you listen to the way Istijaba is speaking, I'm like, I was so proud. I was so interested in it. I'm like, wow, look at the way this man is speaking. So I want to take away, educated people, or more responsible, civilized people like this are actually into national union, And then I started making my research. I don't know the man. I've not met him personally. I don't know him. But if you listen to the way he speaks, Punch interview, you will listen to the way he speaks. You understand? Compared to MC Olumo, or even though English language is not our language, which is quite understandable, but then that's not where I'm going for today. Now, this man said a lot of things, explained, because he was made, MC Olumo is the state chairman, Lagos state chairman of National Union and Road Transport Workers. Now, they have another association called Tonto. That one is for the tricycle. Keke Maruwa, Keke Napep, tricycle. That one is under tricycle. Now, the tricycle, Keke Maruwa, the Tonto, they are not under National Union. They are like an affiliate of National Union. Now, if National Union have their state chairman, the Keke Maruwa, the tricycle also will have their own, state chairman equally. So I think this man, Istijaba, was made the Lagos state chairman of tricycles. And that didn't go well with MC Olumo. Did you understand like this? It didn't go well with MC Oluomo, stating that how can they have two bosses, that tricycle is, or it should be under national union, that everything should be under MC Oluomo. Now, if you listen to the way this man, even established the whole thing. Now, the people that made Istijaba the chairman of tricycle in Lagos, they are, the person that made him is, they call him Barowa. That is supposed to be the national chairman of NURC, National Union. The chairman, the federal, from Abuja. Just as we have the federal to Bababu belong, then we have each state governors as well. So that is how it is. Now, it is the federal that made that man the Lagos State Tricycle chairman, the chairman of Lagos State. So that didn't go well with MC Oluomo. Remember, this man didn't made himself the chairman, no. It is from federal, the same federal that made MC Oluomo the Lagos State chairman of National Union. The same federal is the one that made this man the chairman of tricycle in Lagos. Now, the question you'll be asking is, why is MC Oluomo like, Olojiko Koroni MC Oluomo? He wants everything to be under him. He wants to be collecting everything. Then you start asking yourself questions like, is it the first time tricycle are having their own chairman? I went back to, the answer to that is, it is not the first time. Each tenure, normal, one person tenure, the way that they do their chairmanship is 8 years. After 8 years, another person, will emerge. Now, the last Lagos State chairman in here, Agbede, before this MC Oluomo, he equally has the person, a chairman for tricycle in his own era, in his own tenure. No mean by that, he also has a son in his own tenure then, before MC Oluomo, came up to be the Lagos State chairman after Agbede. Now, another question you'll be asking again is that, if the other chairman that has been chairman of National Union in, let's say, Lagos State, because Lagos is where the whole matter is happening, have been having their own tricycle, chairman as well, why is MC Oluomo trying to change the whole thing now? To the extent of, this man said he came back when he was appointed the chairman of tricycle from Abuja. When he came back from Abuja, the next day he got a message that there is a meeting, a state meeting, which MC Oluomo sent it to all national union, that they have a meeting. Now, he said, as a law abiding, he went to the meeting. When he got to the meeting, before he even step out, they started beating him up. He ran back to his car. They, spoiled his car, even beat up his securities, and and his boys that followed him to the meeting. And MC was telling him, ko possible. MC was trying to, kill him, to fight him, that he cannot be the chairman of tricycle in his own era. Why not? Other people that have done, gotten to your position also have the tricycle. Tricycle is not new. Tricycle is not new. Omani chairman one. Despite the fact that they have their chairman, they are still an affiliate of National Union. It's not as if they are another better entirely. No, they are still joined together with National Union, but they have their chairman, and that does not mean your post as the state chairman of National Union, like the chairmanship of tricycle is not as if it's more higher than your own. You are still the oga pata if Lagos State is concerned. Then before the chairman of tricycle. So why are you having a problem with it? That you want to destabilize everything. The man did not make himself the chairman. It is from federal with certificate. That is from Oga Patapata. Oga Patapata supposedly to be the Oga of MC himself. Is the one that made this man the chairman. Now, many of the National Union are now fighting that it is the state chairman of National Union that normally appoints any chairman that will be the chairman of tricycle. And to me, and I'm like, but this man already explained that when this new tenure of National Union, everything was dissolved in Lagos State. More reason why there's a problem between MC Oluomo and Kunle Poli in Eko Idumota. That we also saw the video where it was saying investigation instead of saying investigation. So everything was dissolved in Lagos State before they now started appointing. So everything was, let's say that's how it was before, but now everything was dissolved. That it is even the federal that appointed the chairmanship of MC Oluomo. So it is federal that is appointing chairmanship now, according to what the man said. And he brought out the certificate and evidences. There are rules, there are terms and conditions in their rules governing the national union. Now, what made this man stand out to me is that, come to think of it, this man, this man has many filling stations in Lagos State. This man has nothing less than over 3,000 tricycle in Lagos State alone. I read it somewhere that he has just established, because instead he wants to now, start establishing it in other states. He said in his own, according to the tricycle area, they empower people. Even before he became the chairmanship, he has many tricycles working for him. He has a filling station. Koda, he has a bakery. Táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ bá ti ṣiṣẹ́ tó máa deliver, wọ́n máa lọ gba bread. Ilé epo náà ló máa ti ṣe kíni, ló máa ti ra fuel tó máa fi ṣiṣẹ́. Like, he's empowering people. He's actually investing in that national union. What is MC Oluomo investing in national union? MC Oluomo does not have a single boss working. And he's the chairman. Kò ní mọ́tò kankan, kò ní dánfò kankan tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún. Man yìí ó ní over 3,000 tricycle. More reason why Agbede, the former chairmanship of Lagos State, gave him a position when they saw the way he was investing, empowering people with tricycle. Ó ti move lọ sí Abuja, ó ti fẹ́ lọ establish ẹ̀. He's giving back to the union. What is MC Oluomo giving back to the union? Downforming the transport. Is MC Oluomo into a transport business before becoming the chairman of national union? This one has been into transport business. If you count the employment, if you count the achievement of this Istijaba, in fact, if you say MC Oluomo, you will give him a slap. Oma big badu for MC Tobari MC ni. If you look at the investment of this Istijaba, like, I was so moved. Nígbà tí mo research, wow. Even with the way he's comporting himself, with the way he's speaking, ẹ lọ gbọ́ interview ẹ̀, ó máa yẹ̀ yín gan lẹ́nu pé àwọn èèyàn tí mo ti ẹ̀ bá sọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fọ̀rọ̀ wọ́rọ̀ wọn tó bá mọ iye ilé epo tó ní, bakery tó ní, iye èèyàn tó ń san salary fún, iye employment tó ti fún àwọn ènìyàn, iye kẹ̀kẹ́ márúwá tó ti rà tó ti gbé fún àwọn èèyàn pé kó máa sọ installmento. He has been into transport business for a long time, even before he joined national union. Wọ́n pè kó join union nígbà tó ń rí investment ẹ̀. So he's giving back to their union. What is MC Oluomo, the supposed chairman, giving back to the union? Other than gbogbo àwọn interests ni ìyẹn kàn blow owó kiri ntí ẹ̀ ni. Why does MC want to, destabilize the whole thing? If care is not taken, the same thing that happened in Oyo will happen in Lagos State. National union will be eradicated totally if they continue this yamayama that don't ṣe káàkiri. Ṣùgbọ́n, let's reason this. Why can't this man, why is MC, hindering that this man will not be the chairman of tricycle? For what purpose? Apart from, let's agree that it is the state chairman that is supposed to appoint the person. Now, let's not say the federal appointed this man, or he didn't go well with MC, or he wasn't consulted before they appoint him from federal. Let's accept that for a minute. But at the end of the day, MC Oluomo, this man warrant it now. This man deserves it. Or deserve it. This man merits it. Man yìí ó merit ipò tí wọ́n fún. Gbogbo ọ̀nà ló fi merit ẹ̀. Ó tọ́ sí. kò ṣe pé bóyá òjòrò ni wọ́n fi fún. As far as tricycle is concerned, kò sẹ́ni tó ní iye tricycle tó ní tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lójúmọ́ nínú Èkó yìí, kò sẹ́ni tó ní. Nínú gbogbo èyí tẹ́ ń ṣe national union, kò sí ẹni tó ní. So man yìí ó merit ẹ̀, ó deserve ẹ̀. Kò sí ẹni tó yẹ yẹn tọ́sú ju man yìí lọ. It's giving back to your union. It's giving back to the community, to the society. It's giving back. Ó merit ẹ̀ dànù. Ìyẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé bóyá MC ti lẹ́dọ̀mí tó fẹ́ gbépò yẹn fún àbí pé bí àwọn wà bú gbọ́, whichever case is it, àwọn tí wọ́n fún náà lọ ni wọ́n náà fún ìwọ náà láti federal ni. So does Baba Bubu need to consult a state governor before appointing someone? No, it is coming from àwọn aláṣẹ lọ́hùn láti federal ni. Ọmọkùnrin ìdẹ́kẹ̀rẹ́ ò rí wá tí oníjà ti tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ó merit ẹ̀. Àwọn tó ń wa kẹ̀kẹ́ márúwá gan wọ́n dìbò fún. They are in full support of this man. They are in full support of him. They were all at the back of this man because he has empowered a lot of people more than even MC himself. MC ò ń ṣe trace, ṣé MC ṣe conductor rẹ̀ àbó ṣe driver national, ó ṣe conductor rẹ̀ ni. He was just fortunate to be a state chairman. He was, to me, the way I'm seeing MC, he was just fortunate. Àwọn tó jìyà nínú transport business wà ńlẹ̀ náà. Mr. Sanwo-Olu, I know you will not say anything now because you are running after your second time. But if this Jagajaga, because MC is behaving as if he is untouchable because he's Tinubu's boy. He's untouchable. He just wants to be flexing power everywhere. Getting this man arrested, lying that this man has a gun in his car and stuff like that. He's just, ó kàn ṣe gira. Ó ń tẹ gbogbo wọn lójúmọ́ nítorí pé ó ti jẹ́ ọmọ Tinubu. And do not forget, this is the election period. Thinking that anything he does, àṣegbé lòun ṣe. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Sanwo-Olu ò ní sọ̀rọ̀. If this their yamayama persists, lẹ́yìn kí wọ́n scrape the national union as a whole because àkúmọ̀ wúlò wọn náà tẹ́lẹ̀ on a very good day. But let's move on.